Hello everyone. So this video is about pen tool. So I'm making this video because of one demand. Someone asked me how to use pen tool and if possible share some tricks about it. So that's why I'm recording this video. It's a random image. You know that. So I'm naming it as pen tool. First of all, we should do create a layer. And another one, you have to press Ctrl and J or copy the layer. And you can make the background as gray, which will be helpful for you. So now decrease the opacity and increase the size of the image. Which portion you're trying to create or do. So you need to do that. The main question was how to make the curves and all. So let's select the pen tool first. This is the pen tool. Okay. And select the image and you can log it here. Now just press S and tab to create the image in full scenario. To see that in full scenario, you can say. So right now using the pen tool. Okay. So this is I have selected this pen tool as shape. So I need to change it in path. And in shape you can do as well as uh, the same thing. That's up to you which thing you need. So I'm going to use the pen tool, and these all are the straight lines. Right now I have to press Ctrl Enter to select, and just take. Sometimes it takes inverse selection. So to make the selection directly, you have to press Ctrl Shift I and then Control Enter by selecting the color. So we got the image or shape. Now, what about the curve? Okay, fine. So take another layer and create the below image. Give the shape. And for coloring, see, you should press Ctrl Shift I or backspace. Okay, so what you got? This one. Okay, so right now we can do another thing. We can use brush also as well as. Okay, so right click on that, select the brush, press Shift to make the line straight. Okay, now we are going to use another pen tool because we need the lines. So we'll press the D because this is the black. So I'm doing this one online and pressing the control, the selection tool will come and click outside. Same process goes on. Now you have to select the brush, and if you select thick and thin line, it will give the thick and thin line. Like pressing the enter, it will be this kind of thing, which the path you have selected, and that path it will give that line. So same goes for the number one. I'm going to select the line, straight line, and pressing enter. And you can see the difference between these two. One has given the thick and thin line, another one has given the straight line. And I can do this one also. So it will give like this. Okay, you can see the patch over here. So again, I'm going to select another brush, which is this one. And I'm going to press enter. So it will look like this. Okay. So now, and by selecting multiple lines, you can do the same. So now I'm going to do Control Enter or go for the path and deselect the layer or create another layer. Okay. So this is the thing we have got right now. So it looks like this. It looks like this. Okay. Now you can press the control and click on the layer. It will select the object in that layer. Why I'm selecting that? Because I need to do the shade. So I'm selecting a lighter color. Okay. And also I'm selecting this one. Like this one will give the pen pressure and pen control. So by which we can use the pen pressure. Okay. So right now it should be darker because downside it should be always darker and upside like I can select that brush which is soft and hard brush. Okay, hard and soft brush. Let's say and much more lighter color to give the effect. Okay, I have pressed shift, that's why it has taken the straight line. Okay, now we need to select darker one. Now we have to create the net by which we can create this effect. So for that we need middle layer and don't have to do over here. We should do what we do is okay, I'm giving a final touch. over there and much more final touches are there, but for now this is enough. Okay, so now I've take here I'm taking the layer and pressing the shift and D to select the base colors. So I'm taking some parallel lines over there, and we can copy that by pressing Ctrl and J and press V and Shift right arrow to move. Okay, and also again Ctrl E and Ctrl Z, then Shift and right arrow to move. Okay, after that, what we are going to do again Ctrl E and Ctrl J, then Ctrl T. Okay, maybe the path has been selected, so that's why we are not able to select the Control E. So what we need to check is okay. So Control T, Control E. Again, we need to delete the path. Now see, we can do this. Okay, so press Control J. Sorry for the inconvenience. So again Control T. Okay, Control T. What is happening? So okay. So right click on that, click horizontally or click vertically. Which we click vertically. Okay, we can rotate it. Okay. So you can press Alt also and click and drag, by which the problem will not come. So flip horizontally and flip vertically, both will give the same result. So I'm rotating manually with the fill transform tool. So we got this patch. Okay, so now we can do Control E and Control T, and with fill transform tool. So what we got? Control Enter and Control Z. Okay, so it has taken the inverse one. Okay, Control Shift I, Control J, Control C, Control V. Oh, it will work. So what we got? Internet. Okay, so it is too dark to see, and now we should do the device. Then we got this one. Now for the background, we should give the gray, not the gray, sky is not gray, so sky is blue. So then we are going for the gradient. One, the color we should give red, yellow, and blue. It is okay to have red, yellow, and blue. can add over here the lower red, upper red. Okay, the is red. Okay, which is orange. We can say when the sun goes down or sun comes out, the sky looks like this. So I'm adding over here the blue sky. It will be lower. So, okay, this has been the cone. We need to give the normal one. Okay, opposite will be there. Yes. So now we can transform it. Here I have done the so now with free transform tool, right click, wrap, and click over here by pressing Control and give it a shape. Don't worry about it. It will look different. So I'm pressing enter then, and now the part is main thing, which is curve. Before that, we should create the line of these two. Now I need to check the brush first. Which brush is there? So brush is there. Ah, pressing enter. Okay. So by pressing R, we can rotate the canvas. And I'm selecting the brush because I need to work over here a bit. By pressing C, you can click the top tool to make a selection of the canvas. straight. The curved part, which is the vein. So the processes are there. By brush, you can draw it. Okay. Okay, I need to change the brush because the brush is not giving the proper lines because it's small. This one is the process, one process. This is one brushing. The second process is pen tool, which is main. So I'm clicking over here, taking a vertex point. For the blue background, you are not able to see, so I turned it up. Now press Control. Okay, press Control. So it will change on the selection tool, which is A. Like by pressing A, you can change it. So for that, you can manipulate the vertex. And while you have the pen tool, just press Control and pull. So it will give the curve like so. This is the first vertex, and for the second vertex, pressing the Control C, two handles are there. Okay. So oils, you can press it. You will give a less than like icon beside the now, by which we can do manipulation separately. And if we press like here, so what will going to happen? Like see, we have two handles. Now if I draw, then it will look like this. And if I draw like if I press Control and click over there, so we'll see this one. Okay, this is another process for the drawing and for making the shape. Okay, so we should complete actually full path, or else we won't be able to do the thing. And we won't get the shape actually. Another process is there, but that is not correct. Like not correct. You will get random selection of colors. Now press Control Enter, Control Shift I, and all backspace. So we got the shape of the bird. Now another process is press W. Okay, which will give the mesh tool. Okay, it will select the object. Okay. Another one is lasso tool. Okay, so we have the lasso tool by which we can create like this, or else we have the polygon lasso tool and magnet lasso tool. So magnet lasso tool will select the similar color he understands. Okay, so you can select multiple layers over here. So press select mask layers and all, and go for frequency. You can change it wide, anti-align, and feather. What is feather? Feather is it will give a blurred look. Like if I'm increasing the feather and pressing Control Enter, okay, so it will give that kind of thing. So I'm selecting this one, okay, and giving the feather to this one, or backspace. And which option we can feather. So it's 30 apply effect canvas boundaries, and so see it has given the rounded shape. And if you press Control Shift I and if you press Alt Backspace, it will give this kind of look. So this is the paint tool mainly, okay, by which we can create some images and all. Okay, so this is the thing, guys, which you can do. And for today, this is the tricks I've shared with you. So this all right now. So much more is going to come, but for now, practices. So your bye friends.